Hi guys, today we are going to be doing a May love reading. As I was tuning into the energy for this, I was feeling a lot of sadness. There's been a lot of anxiety surrounding a lot of you and your twin flame situation, or this could just be someone you consider a soulmate. Doesn't have to be a twin flame situation, just if that's something that you feel like you resonate with and that is the chosen path that you feel like you are on for this life. But I was tuning into a lot of confusion and sadness when it comes to this situation. And I think this reading is really a message from Spirit and your higher self to reassure you that things are working out, and that although this situation feels painful and it feels like you're never going to receive the outcome that you want, or that you're never going to get to be with your person, as I was shuffling just now, this card wanted to come out. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So if that is not a message of reassurance, I don't know what is, right? So if you are feeling that way in your situation, take some time to yourself. First, it's okay to feel that way. We all have our moments. Even the strongest of us, the most spiritual, the most in tune with themselves. Everybody has their days. Everybody has those times where they're feeling sad. And if you are in a situation where you are not with your person and you want to be, this message is for you. So let's get some tarot to go along with this. Magic and miracles are coming. That's what I just heard. Yeah, some of you feel like this is an impossible situation. I think I'm tuning into those of you who are just about ready to give up on this person and are just like, it's never going to happen. I'm never going to see this person again. I'm never going to hear from them. But I'm hearing like a, that's not true. All right, we have 10 of inspiration. In this deck, I believe this is the 10 of wands. This person is feeling burdened, is what I'm getting, and not necessarily burdened by the connection. They're just feeling stuck in their situation, whatever that situation might be. Some of them I'm hearing are dealing with a divorce, or they have children that they are trying to think about in this situation, and that could be why you haven't heard from them. Some of you have been ghosted and you haven't heard from this person in months, even years, I'm hearing for some of you, and you were just left really confused, and like you have some unfinished business. I'm hearing there's been some unfinished business between the two of you. You felt like you had such a strong connection. Some of you even felt like this was your life partner that you were connecting with. And sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages. Okay, a scenario that wants to come through is that a lot of you felt like you had met your person. You really showed them this unconditional love in their situation, whatever was going on in their life at the time that you met them, and they didn't necessarily return your feelings in the way that you were hoping. And I'm getting a really strong sense that this person had some karmic patterns, beliefs, and ways of doing things that they really needed to work on within themselves. They didn't even realize how much trauma they were holding in their body until they met you and they got into a situation with you. I think some of you were feeling very confused because this person never told you how they felt about you, and you were left to think that maybe the feelings were one-sided and that you'd been wrong about the connection. But this is a really strong message that you really should trust your intuition, because you were right. It's just that this person really needed to work some things out for themselves, and it just really wasn't the right time for them. They needed to have that growth, and they needed to have that period of solitude in order for them to be able to come back to you in an energy that's more solid, stable, and someone who acts less from a place of their trauma. This Knight of Emotions here, I think that's a really, really good sign that they really do want to come to you correctly. Whatever has happened in your situation, I think that they would really like to mend fences. They really want to make it up to you. They want to start over and have a fresh start. Nine of Inspiration. Yeah, this is the Nine of Wands in this deck, I believe, and I think that this person is just really tired. They're exhausted by their current circumstances. I'm getting that some of them are still kind of keeping you guys at arm's length, but like I said, this has nothing to do with you and the connection. It's mostly just about this person's belief system. And what I mean by that is I'm hearing finances for some of them. Finances are really important to this person, and some of them are considering having a serious commitment with you, having a family and having a beautiful life together, a home, all of those wonderful things, that just the dream life. But they don't feel like they're financially stable enough to be able to offer that to you, and that's really, really important to them. So that's one of the reasons. And like I said earlier, for some of you, they could be in a divorce situation right now, or they could be in a custody battle, I'm hearing, with for children. So that's another scenario that could be going on and why you haven't necessarily heard from them. Let me get one more here. Seven of Materials. Yeah, I feel like that's a confirmation that this feels mostly financial to me. So for a majority of you, I think that this person is trying to get their ducks in a row financially. They're kind of hanging back. They're in their head a little bit too much as well, is what I'm feeling. Sure, you know, I think it makes sense that this person would want to feel like a provider for you. This feels like a very strong divine masculine energy. But at the same time, I think that the lesson here that this person is really learning right now, and that Spirit is really encouraging them to learn, is that nothing in life is going to unfold as perfectly as we would like it to, right? We're always going to have those moments where we're saying things like, oh, I'll do this, but only when I have this. I'll reach out to this person, but only when I have my finances in order. I'll reach out to this person, but only when. And I think it's very easy for us as human beings to fall into this trap, because we all get like this from time to time, right? And I think the important part of this person's spiritual growth, and our growth as a collective even, is to understand where we hold ourselves back and where we keep ourselves from love and from truly the highest vibration of all, and connecting to source by simply our belief systems and these beliefs and ideas and thought forms and forms of consciousness where we think that we can't have something because we don't have something else. It's a very kind of profound lesson for this person, I think. So this person is doing very deep spiritual work at the moment. And although it might be very slow, the Seven of Materials is not the fastest card. I think that this person is starting to wake up and starting to realize that, you know, if they don't necessarily get over this fear or change their way of thinking, that they're going to lose the connection altogether, and they don't want that. Four of Voices. Yeah, this is a confirmation of exactly what I was saying. This person has been taking a lot of time to heal, and a lot of time for growth and reflection on the things that have held them back in this connection. Honestly, I'm getting an energy that the financial constraints, that was a big factor for this person, but in all honesty, I think a lot of other things have been holding this person back as well. Just personal traumas that they've been having in their life, and things having to do with their family and their childhood, I'm hearing as well. So if you find yourself in this situation, I'm definitely not saying that it's a good idea to wait around for anyone, but I hope that this message brings you a little bit of clarity on why this person did what they did, or why they acted that way, or why they haven't reached out to you, because I'm getting that a lot of you are feeling a lot of pain in the heart space and a lot of sadness and confusion because you don't know what happened, or you just were very unsure. But this is a strong message that although this person has been taking a lot of time to heal and a lot of time to themselves, that good things are coming, and really, really good things are on the horizon. We also have the Two of Pentacles, which is just another confirmation that this person is juggling a lot and they're really trying to figure this out, is what I'm hearing. They're really trying to get to a better place within themselves to be able to offer this to you. On the bottom, we actually have the Tower, which I think is a sign that you could be hearing from this person really abruptly. Maybe you were not exactly expecting it. It's one of those moments where, I know it sounds cliche to say this, but you truly just, it'll come out of nowhere. Like, you just really weren't expecting them to reach out to you. But I think that you will get this communication. You will hear from this person. This is meant to be a reading of encouragement. And I think the advice for the moment is to focus on your growth. The more you focus on your own personal growth, the more you level up in your own belief system, the more we become aware of those patterns within ourselves, where we too have been telling ourselves that we can't have something because we don't have something else, or just things like that. If you find yourself in that energy, or you find yourself being a little bit cynical or pessimistic about the situation, just remind yourself that growth and healing and all of these wonderful things that are happening at the moment are for your highest good. And in order for this person to come in and be the person that you want them to be within your life, sometimes that requires a little bit of extra growth and a little bit of extra healing. I think I'm going to leave the reading there, you guys. Let me know how this resonated for you in the comments. I'm excited to hear about every single one of your situations, and I hope this reading was helpful.